What is up, everyone? It's Kamikaze here today, and today I just wanted to go through the War Robots story trailer for you guys here today. Now, this is the first time that I've ever actually been interested in War Robots lore. So, lore is basically kind of like, I don't know, the tales and the stories of War Robots that Pixonic has made, and it's kind of getting interesting with this trailer. I wasn't a big fan of it before, but now it's getting better, actually, with this video, and I'm actually pretty intrigued, especially because they mentioned the Bastion robot, which was a deleted robot. So now I'm thinking, could it possibly come back? What? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it could come back. First of all, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone that stuck by me throughout this summer, because I know that it was hard, with the uploading schedule. I did go on a lot of vacations over the summer, and there were times where I was not back for longer than a week and then I was just going back on another vacation or going someplace or doing whatever. And, I wasn't always there to make videos, and sometimes I had to stretch those videos out. I did my best, and I hope, you guys tolerated it. Thank you. And also, on another note, thank you so much for the strike. I'm officially concluding the strike. It's over. I am going to private all the strike videos just so I don't mislead anybody. So, the strike, I think there are two reasons why I'm ending it. Number one, it's lost almost all relevancy, obviously. And number two, it is because I think that we've done a decent enough damage to Pixonic. We did a lot while it was very popular. And, I think we did make some changes to the game. I think, it got Pixonic back back thinking about what they want to do with this game, and, it got them thinking. We, I think, did some changes to the game, I hope, and we'll see what happens, especially with this Gathering Storm kind of Battle Pass thing. There are going to be more rewards, although it's going to cost $15 if you want the premium tier. Even the free tier is actually, you get more rewards. So we'll see about that, and yeah, thank you for sticking by me. Alright, guys, we are going to get into this trailer. So it starts off with, what is power? Is it money, respect, fear? No. Truth is power. Okay. You have it. You control the board. Alright, so then Mr. Pilot is hacking in, doing whatever, as Doohickey Majigger, and then he will be, I'm guessing, a legendary pilot. We'll see, this hacker guy might be a legendary pilot. It looks like it. So there is a 38-meter tall bot. That is a massive bot right there. Looks like an Inquisitor kind of outline with two ECU shields, but it could be a Bastion. And then we see the Bastion in the corner. What? That is the Bastion, guys. It's a very kind of rickety-looking bot, but it is a cool bot nonetheless. And then we have all these files, and we'll get into talking about the files and the stories. There's a bunch of writing there, and I read through it. It's a lot. So there we go, Mr. Rogers right there. And he encountered some bots that didn't have any pilots, so evidently they are AI. Ooh. I got some theories about that I want to share with you guys. Alright, find and extract Earth technologies, it says on the right, and then we have another picture of the Bastion. Evidently it's related to this fighting. We'll see. Alright. And then we have a chat. So he's evidently texting with this hacker guy. Look at that. We've heard you have trip with you again. What do you know? Quite a bit. Yep. So evidently Linda and what's the name are going to be fighting together. I don't know. Evidently they're pretty bad enemies. So they're going to be coming together. And then boom. Pretty much over. And then we see a picture of the hacker guy on the right. And so that's the story right there. And I'm going to show you guys some screenshots from a lot of the different places, and it's pretty interesting what I found. Alright, guys, well, we're going to go to step 2 of the video. Please, if you could take just a moment to like and subscribe, it helps me out a lot. You would be surprised. Thank you, and let's continue. Alright, so we're going to start off right at the start where it says, he's signing in, he's kind of hacking in, and it says Mr. Pilot. Now, I remember looking at a pilot that was called MV. Remember that, guys? Could this possibly be linked in with Mr. Pilot? I have no idea. So evidently he works for Space Tech, or he's hacking into Space Tech. I have no idea. So he's signing in or hacking, whatever. Truth is power. You have it. You control the board. Now, does that have something to do with the Leech robot? So the Leech robot is rumored to be able to control your enemies. So if you have truth or whatever, you control the board. The Leech can literally control other robots with its ability, is what we're hearing. And, this rumor sounds less and less true as we go into the video, but who knows? Yep, there you go. Alright, next up we have all of this. Now this there is a lot to this that you guys probably didn't see. First of all, we have Mr. Pilot. We have his little image right there. So that is Mr. Pilot for you guys. Interesting. He's definitely probably going to be a legendary pilot. And, yep, access granted and all that crap. All right. So as we go down to the right corner, you guys probably didn't notice this. Roboduck. Yes, so you guys probably have heard of the Roboduck. It was a April Fool's prank for this year. They like 5 Roboducks in a like skirmish on the test server. But the Roboduck actually existed long before that, and I'm going to tell you guys about that later. And then we have all this. So obviously space tech, and this was funny. Confidential, secret, top secret, what in tarnation, ask, stand, and then Yan D showdown. So I'm a little bit confused about the Yan D showdown. Who knows? All the other ones are kind of funny. One tarnation, secret, top secret, and then we have ask, stand. All right. Next up, we have all of this. So we have the Phantom and the Behemoth. Obviously, these are the robots coming to the game. The Phantom can teleport, and the Behemoth has 4 heavy weapon slots. That's going to be interesting. And then we have all this confidential top secret. And he opens up the top secret folder, which has all the pilots' names, or new pilots. So we have Kyle Rogers, of course, and then Adam O'Leary, Mad Fox, Aridine Shaw, I don't know, and then Sigrun Valka. I don't know how to pronounce these. So these are pilots that will probably come in the future. Those are the names of the pilots. Possibly. We could see them very near in the future piloting our robots, and we'll see. So that's pretty interesting. You guys probably didn't see that. And then look at this. So that is right there is a Vietaz. That is a human. The Vietaz is massive. And then we have this little doohickey right here, which is supposedly the Behemoth. So this is the massive robot right here, 38 meters. Now, I had to reference something very interesting here. Yes, So the Roboduck was, again, this kind of crosses back with what I was talking about before. The Roboduck actually came around, I think it was like 2016, as a April Fool's prank. And so they made this like kind of photo right here. And this is Warbots. This is actual Warbot stuff that Pixonic made. So obviously you need level 31 account, which there is no level 31, and then Quack Sonic reload, 6-second reload, and then 1 million durability. Speed 5 miles per hour, so super slow, no hard points. Yeah, that was the Roboduck. It was huge. So 32. So this was bigger than the Roboduck at 38 meters. This was only 32. So that's just for comparison. That I'm kind of thinking, who knows? Maybe the Roboduck could come back. All right. Or it might come back as the Bastion. Who knows? So here we go. This is all the stories right here. So that's Linda. That's her kind of story right there. And then we have Space Tech. That's all the Space Tech stuff. So, no, we're not Space Tech. That's all the colonies and stuff. Defense and security. All the 5 colonies, their kind of definition. And then we have something interesting. So it is a story about Plateau and what he would have liked. So it's some random story, but I have a feeling that, it could come back later, and we could have a robot like Plateau. I have no idea how it's going to tie in, but who knows? We could have a robot named Plateau, or something along the lines of that. You can read that if you want. I'm not going to read that and waste your time. All right, next slide. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I'm sorry. So, here we go. We also have that, yep, and it's still there. And then we have the Bastion comes back again. Now, look right here, 69. Now, please be appropriate, guys. I do have younger viewers. Let's keep it appropriate. But this actually comes back, and we see this number a lot. All right. So we're going to go over to the next one. That's, of course, the Bastion robot, and it's another image of it. So it was supposed to have 2 heavy weapon slots. So you can see where the 2 heavy weapon slots, and it's supposedly turned into the Raging. But now, evidently, we're seeing all these images of the Bastion right there. And then we're seeing it, we're seeing it everywhere in this video. So something has to do with this Bastion. Something has to do with it. And of course, this is an interesting image. Okay, so in the Bastion and this thing called like the, I don't know, it was like a fusion. I don't remember. It was like Sentinel or something. They both basically got deleted. The fusion came back kind of in that same style. But there was this kind of Easter egg where if you looked at the right angle over here, you could actually see the fusion. So that's a little bit of a lore for you right there, kind of random. Another image of the Bastion, so it had 2 physical shields exactly like the Raging. Boom. Another image of it. Another image. And then that is the fusion right. So this was interesting again. The Bastion and the Fusion or the Sentinel showed up many times, and now it's showing back up in 2019. I have no idea why, no idea what Pixonics is doing with this, but it's going to be interesting. So that's the Fusion right there as a ghost, and here is where it gets weird. At the end of the video, there is a video, basically, it was the 2017 Halloween trailer. It showed these ghost robots, and then some of them were like the Fusion, and then at the end, showed the Bastion. But here's the weird thing. It starts out like that, just blank. Nothing there. Boom, the Bastion appeared out of nowhere. So it's a ghost robot, and I have a feeling that Warbots has been planning this for a while. You know, that it would come back somehow as like a ghost, I don't even know. But it's just been lore forever, and it's coming back. And I have a feeling it was just all planned. Oh my god. Is the Bastion actually coming to Warbots? I honestly think that's a great possibility. One rumor was that its ability made it go faster. Well, unlike the Ragent, you know, this ability made it go faster. The Ragent's ability made it completely stop. So, you know, the Bastion could be an entirely different robot that, you know, wasn't even related to the Ragent. Very interesting theories. So, boom, boom, and then here you go. If you go to the Warbots website and you go into like the images and stuff, the images archive, if you go down enough, you see this, Bastion, a robot that didn't make it. Well, is it coming back? Is it a robot that did make it? Will it come back to Warbots? Just some rumors, just some lore for you guys. You make the decision. You make the decision. I'm not going to make it for you. There you go. And then remember, here is the weird part. Oh my. I keep on doing that. I don't know why. I'm sorry. What is going on? I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. I was just trying to zoom in. I don't know what the heck my game's problem is. Oh, no, you can't see it. All right. So there's the Al June right there. And if it loaded in all the way, it would say WR and then like 69 and then 69 kilometers. It's weird. So that is the Al June, and it was like a Kyle Rogers thing. I have no idea what that has to do with it. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Ah! All right. I swear to God, if that happens one more time, I'm going to freak out. Okay, there we go. So, there we go. Once it loads in, so we saw the Al June right there, and that was for some reason relating to Kyle Rogers and the Bastion. No idea why they just showed an image of it. Maybe that has nothing to do with it, but I just wanted to show that to you guys. And then look, we see the number 69 come back again for a second and third appearance. And here's where it gets wacky. You see, this number 69 is kind of special because this Warbots video was the 269th. Here, if we go enough. Skip. Yeah, 206. It's the 269th video. So that number was there 3 times. I don't think it's a coincidence. It has something to do with it. And see how it was. Oh my goodness! I swear to God, it does again. And see how it was loading. Maybe at 100%, the 300th video, maybe something special will happen. We'll see. I don't know. Again, these are just theories. These are just theories, guys. I know they sound idiotic, but they're theories. Next up, we have this. So, encounters have been renewed with increasing frequency. Worth noting. Okay, encounters have been renewed with Worth noting. In the incident 2 years ago, the attackers showed the exact same behavioral patterns and same lack of radio signatures. Mercenary K. Rogers is the only survivor of the incident and is suspected to be conducting an investigation with his own, I don't even know what, agenda? Oh yeah, agenda. It is strongly, goodness, this weird, it's a weird font. Advised to set up constant surveillance on the subject and take immediate action if he manages to uncover any substantial evidence. So they were talking about the robots that were AI. They didn't have pilots. They didn't have any signals. Nothing was controlling them except for AI. So could this be coming to Warbots? Could this be the kind of Leech robot, the robot that controlled your enemies, or could it control other robots? Interesting. So what I'm thinking is maybe it's like it kind of spawns like AI robots that fight for you. I don't even know. That would be insanely weird, and it would be a different thing in the game. So could we have a robot that like spawns AI robots? We'll see. Pretty conclusive evidence. So evidently there's some AI going on, and also some interesting stuff. If you don't have a pilot equipped on your robot, it says AI controlled in your like hangar. If you're looking at your hangar from like your profile, it says AI controlled if you don't have a pilot on it. So does that mean, is that the AI they're talking about? Maybe. All right. Next up, same thing. And then the Bastion comes back, and evidently the Bastion has something to do with all this AI. So again, the Bastion ties in with almost everything in this video, and then we have these AI robots and everything. it's weird. This is a weird video, and these are all kind of weird theories. I have like very little evidence to kind of, go off of them, but I'm working with what I got. So, we'll see in the coming videos. It's pretty interesting. All right, guys. And then we have our little conversation right there, of course. There's nothing really too big there. And yeah. And then we have the image of that legendary pilot that might be coming, the little hacker dude. All right. So that's the video, everyone. If you could please hit that like, hit that subscribe. It helps me out so much. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. I'm going to see you next time. Kamikaze, signing out.